Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. The studio lights were warm, familiar, comforting even. Kelly Ripa had stood beneath them for decades, laughing, listening, turning everyday moments into something bright. That morning, she stepped onto the set the way she always did, coffee in hand, smile ready. The audience clapped, the cameras rolled. Life, it seemed, was moving right on schedule. Then her phone vibrated. It was nothing dramatic at first, just a small, insistent buzz against the table. Kelly glanced down during a commercial break, expecting a reminder or a message from home. Instead, she saw a single name and felt the air thin around her. She read the message once, then again. The words didn't change, but the room did. She stood up too quickly, chair scraping softly against the floor. A producer noticed. Another followed. Kelly's smile hadn't vanished, so much as dissolved like sugar in water. She pressed the phone to her chest, as if it might explain itself if held close enough. The news was simple and unbearable. Someone she loved deeply, someone who had shaped her long before the cameras, was gone. There are losses that arrive loudly, with sirens and crowds. And then there are losses that come quietly, slipping into a normal morning and stealing its breath. This one did the latter. Kelly had always spoken about the importance of roots, of family stories told around kitchen tables, of voices that echo long after the room goes silent. The person she lost was one of those voices, the kind that remembered her before fame, before schedules and scripts, back when dreams were whispered, not broadcast. She tried to sit back down, she tried to breathe, but grief doesn't ask for permission. When the show returned from break, Kelly was still there, but something had shifted. Her co-host looked at her, reading the unspoken message in her eyes. He placed a steadying hand on the desk, grounding both of them. The audience sensed it too. The laughter softened, applause hesitant, as if everyone collectively understood that something fragile was unfolding. Kelly spoke, but her voice wavered. She didn't share details. She didn't need to. Grief has a language of its own. "I just found out something very hard," she said gently, honesty threading through every word, "and I'm going to need a moment." The cameras cut, the lights dimmed. In that quiet space, Kelly finally let herself feel the full weight of it. Tears came, not dramatically, but steadily, the kind that aren't meant to be seen, only survived. Backstage, surrounded by familiar faces, she wasn't the polished host or the television icon. She was simply a daughter, a friend, a human being missing someone who could never be replaced. Fame offered no shield. Success provided no shortcut through sorrow. Later that day, as news spread, messages poured in, from colleagues, from viewers, from strangers who had grown up with her laughter in their living rooms. They didn't know the person she had lost, but they knew loss, and in that shared understanding, something tender formed. That evening, Kelly returned home. The house was quieter than usual. She sat with her family, holding hands, telling stories through tears and smiles. They spoke the lost one's name out loud, refusing to let it disappear into silence. Grief, she knew, would not vanish overnight. It would arrive in waves, in songs on the radio, in old photos, in moments when she reached for the phone without thinking. But she also knew this. Love doesn't end when someone leaves. It changes shape. It becomes memory. It becomes strength. The next morning, the sun rose as it always does, and though her heart was heavier, Kelly stepped forward, carrying loss, yes, but also carrying the love that made the loss matter. Because even in devastation, life continues, and sometimes simply showing up is the bravest thing of all.